फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू अवर चैनल जीनियस मैथ एंड फिजिक्स। हमेशा की तरह इस साल भी हम कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस चैप्टर वाइज अपलोड करते हैं जो कि 2021 एग्जाम के लिए, चाहे वो CHSE हो चाहे CBSE हो, सभी के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं। आज हम कुछ सवाल इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स जो कि इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल होते हैं, ये सब सवाल हम आज डिस्कशन करेंगे। पहले हम ये कहते हैं कि इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स होता है क्या। इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स ये होता है क्या। पहले इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स तो हमको पता है कि अगर टू फंक्शंस मल्टीप्लाई किया जाता है और इसका इंटीग्रेशन हमको चाहिए तो हम इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स लगाएंगे। इफ देयर आर टू फंक्शंस u and v and they are in the product form, then we will apply the integration by parts, and that integration by parts is formula integration of u dx is u integration of v dx minus integration of derivative of u integration of v dx. This is u v dx, u integration of v dx minus integration of dy dx of u integration of v dx into dx. इसको हम याद करेंगे इसे फर्स्ट इंटू सेकेंड। अगर ये दोनों का मल्टीप्लाई हुआ है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, हम इंटीग्रेट करेंगे तो ये आएगा फर्स्ट इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड फंक्शन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x माइनस integration of derivative of first into integration of second, ये दोनों जो आएगा इसका फिर इंटीग्रेशन निकालना है। तो यही होता है फॉर्मूला। इसमें एक दिक्कत है कि कौन सा फंक्शन फर्स्ट फंक्शन होगा, कौन सा फंक्शन सेकंड फंक्शन होगा। इसलिए अगर हम फर्स्ट फंक्शन को प्रीफर करेंगे तो ये इसी के हिसाब से आएगा आई लेट, आई फॉर इनवर्स, एल फॉर लॉगरिदमिक, ए फॉर अलजेब्राइक, टी फॉर ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक, ई फॉर एक्सपोनेंशियल। Or we can say if we take the preference of second function, then second function will be in the order Italy. So better to remember this concept. It is very easier. I let, I for inverse, L for logarithmic, A for algebraic, T for trigonometric, E for exponential. If I want to integrate sine inverse x dx, here you see there are two functions. One is sine inverse x, another one is dx. Dx means it is x to the power of 0 dx. So there are two functions, one is inverse, another is algebraic. As per the preference of first function, we will take the sine inverse x as the first function. So our answer would be sine inverse x integration of x to the power of 0 dx or only dx minus integration of derivative of sine inverse x integration dx whole dx. You got it, I think. First function is sine inverse x and second function is x to the power of 0 dx minus integration d by dx of first function, d by dx of sine inverse x, integration of second, integration of x to the power of 0 dx, and these two will be multiplied together and its whole integration will be obtained. So answer would be now sine inverse x, x to the power of 0 dx, only x, x to the power of n dx or integration of dx is x, minus integration of d by dx of sine inverse x, it is 1 by root over 1 minus x square, again it is x dx. So your answer would be x sine inverse x minus its integration x by root over of 1 minus x square into dx. Yes, I can write it as x sin inverse x plus minus x by root over 1 minus x square. So if I take 1 minus x square as a t square, then answer would be minus 2x dx is equal to 2t dt. Then 2 will be cancelled, implies minus x dx as t dt. You replace minus x dx as t dt, so then your answer would be x sin inverse x plus minus x dx is you are taken t dt, that is t dt by root over 1 minus x square is taken to be t cancels. So answer is x sin inverse x plus integration of dt is t. Integration of dt is t is root over 1 minus x square. So replace 1 minus x square is t plus c. This is the answer of sin inverse x dx. I think you got the fundamental and the basic idea related to integration by parts, that we have to take the first function in the preference I let. So you are getting sin inverse x dx is integration to be like this. You can practice yourself that cosine inverse x dx, which will be made same as that of the sin inverse x dx. Pause the video to note it down. Another question we will take, it is not taken to be a question, but it is another fundamental. E to the power x into f of x plus f dash x into dx. If e to the power of x into a function with its derivative is there, like this, or e to the power of x 10x plus x square x dx, or e to the power of x into ln x plus 1 by x. If the function as well as its derivative both are added together and the combination is multiplied with e to the power of x, then we would proceed in this way using integration by parts. What you see, e to the power of x into, this will be f of x plus e to the power of x f dash x into dx. You see, I can write this one as e to the power x f of x dx plus e to the power x f dash x dx. Then integrate this one and leave this part as usual. Then what would happen? You see, e to the power x into f of x dx. As per the concept of Eilert, you take this one as the last function by the second function, and this one is the first function, because of e to the power x is exponential. So exponential will come last, and another function which is here f of x, it may be inverse, it may be logarithmic, it may be algebraic, whatever it may be, it will be in the first function. So your answer would be f of x integration of e to the power of x dx minus integration of d by dx of f of x integration e to the power of x dx. Then it is e to the power of x f dash of x dx. Don't find its integration, keep it as usual. Then our answer would be f of x into e to the power of x. Then this is minus integration d by dx of f of x is f dash x, e to the power x is derivative e to the power of x f dash of x dx plus e to the power of x f dash of x dx. You see, these two will be cancelled. Only answer would be e to the power of x into f of x plus c. What to do? That if a function as well its derivative is added together and multiplied with e to the power of x, then you will proceed in this way. So you have to find out that which one is to be splitted. Which one will to be splitted? E to the power x into f of x will be splitted. That means here e to the power x into f of x is the sin x and its derivative is cos x. Here e to the power x into 10x will be splitted and e to the power x sec square x will be remain as it is. Similarly, e to the power x into ln x plus f of x, so we will get e to the power x ln x will be splitted and e to the power x upon 1 by x will be kept as usual. So this is an important question which may carry 3 marks and this is also important from the point of exam. Okay. Pause the video to note it down. Next, you see, suppose you are provided with question x into e to the power x by 1 plus x whole square into dx. This is an important question. So you can write e to the power x will be remain as it is x by 1 plus x whole square into dx. Now our task is to split this one into two functions. So as one will be the function and other one will be its derivative. So for this reason, I can write it as x plus 1 minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square into dx. That means e to the power x into, this will be split into two form, x plus 1 by 1 plus x whole square, that is 1 plus x by 1 plus x whole square, you see x plus 1 can be written as 1 plus x, minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. Into dx. You see now this got split into two functions as 1 plus x by 1 plus x whole square, 1 by 1 plus x, and another one is minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. If I say f of x will be as 1 by 1 plus x, that is 1 plus x to the power of minus 1, then f this x will be minus 1 into 1 plus x to the power of minus 2. That means minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. So we have got e to the power of x into 1 by 1 plus x plus minus 1, or I can write this one is e to the power of x. You see, I can write e to the power x 1 by 1 plus x dx minus integration of e to the power x by 1 plus x whole square, or I can write plus, this one is minus. Keep it as usual and only integrate this one. Using this one, you can say 1 by 1 plus x integration of e to the power of x dx minus integration of d by dx of 1 by 1 plus x integration e to the power of x dx plus or minus, plus or minus I can write e to the power x by 1 plus x whole square into dx. Keep it as usual. You will get 1 by 1 plus x into e to the power of x, and this one will be 1 by 1 plus x derivative as minus 1 by 1 plus x. So minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square minus 1 integration of 1 by 1 plus x whole square into e to the power of x. Here you see minus and its derivative is minus. So minus into minus, it will be plus minus integration of e to the power x by 1 plus x whole square. Split this one, sorry. Okay, dx will be there. So if these two will be cancelled, then answer would be e to the power x by 1 plus x plus c. Important question exam point of view. Pause the video, note down. You see another question is here, e to the power x into 10x plus ln sec x dx. You observe here that ln sec x can be taken as the function. Ln sec x can be taken as the function. Therefore, its derivative would be 1 by sec x, ln as 1 by sec x into sec x into 10x. So, you are getting only 10x. So, here e to the power of x into ln sec x can be taken as the function and its derivative is here. You can proceed in the same way as before. E to the power of x, here we ln sec x plus e to the power of x into 10x dx. If we proceed using integration by parts, then you will get ln sec x integration e to the power of x dx minus integration d by dx of ln sec x integration e to the power of x dx minus integration of e to the power of x 10x dx plus that. So answer would be e to the power of x ln sec x minus e to the power of x 10x d by dx of ln sec x is 10x. We got it. D by dx of ln sec x f dash x is 10x. 10x into e to the power of x plus integration of e to the power of x 10x dx. These two will be cancelled. So answer will be e to the power of x ln sec x plus c. Only you have to find out which one can be taken as the function and which one can be taken as its derivative. Keep the derivative part as usual and only integrate the first part so that the derivative part will be cancelled. Then only answer would be e to the power of x into that function. That means, in other words, I can write integration of e to the power of x f of x plus f dash x dx is nothing but e to the power of x into function plus c. Here another question is there like this, that e to the power x by x into 1 plus x ln x. So you can write e to the power x is 1 by x plus only ln x. You have got the ln x as the function and it is the derivative. So your answer would be, if you proceed in this way, then your answer would be e to the power of x ln x plus c. Okay. Next question I will say. Before that, pause the video to note it down. Okay, next question. Integration of sine ln x dx. The same, I can write it as sine of ln x integration of dx minus integration d by dx sine ln x integration dx whole dx. Use the Euler concept. Okay. Then it is sine of ln x integration of dx is x minus integration d by dx of sine ln x. Sine is cos ln x is 1 by x, integration of dx is again x dx. X will be cancelled. Then it is x sine ln x minus integration of x cos ln x dx, not x, cos ln x dx. Then again I can write here x sine ln x minus integration of cos ln x dx. It is cos ln x integration of dx minus integration d by dx of cos ln x integration of dx whole dx. Your answer would be x sine ln x minus integration of dx x into cos ln x minus into minus, it is plus integration d by dx of cos ln x. Cos is minus sine ln x. Ln x is 1 by x. Again integration of dx is x. Can write it dx. Yes, you see, I can write here x sine ln x minus x cos ln x minus integration of sine ln x dx. Here you student observe, this can be taken as I, so this will be minus I. If in the answer, if we got the integration I as usual, as in the question. Then you can replace it as I. So I can write here I is equal to x sine ln x, x sine ln x minus x cos ln x minus I. This I will be transposed, so I plus I is equal to x sine ln x minus x cos ln x. So that is 2I is equal to x into, if I say sine ln x minus cos ln x, then what about I? It is by 2. Sine ln x minus cos ln x plus c. Here you see, this is one type of question which is important from the point of exam point of view, that integration of sine ln x dx. Here x to the power of 0 dx is here, and here sine function is here. So it is trigonometric and it is algebraic. But you see, in this case, we have taken the algebraic function as the second function and the trigonometric function is first function. Here you are not taking, here you are taking algebraic function as the second function. You see, although as per the preference of first function, we would have taken t as the first function. Sorry, a as the first function, but we have taken n is the second function. So this is an exceptional question. I is equal to integration of sine ln x dx. So it is an important question for the exam 2021. Integration of sine ln x dx. Pause the video to note it down. Next question, integration of 1 by ln x minus 1 by ln x whole square dx. Here you see, I can write it here as ln x to the power of minus 1 minus ln x to the power of minus 2 into dx. Here also the same technique will be applied. Integration of ln x to the power of minus 1 dx, and this is minus integration of ln x to the power of minus 2 dx. And here what you will do, that only find out the integration of this one and keep as usual the second one. So you will get ln x to the power of minus 1 integration of dx minus integration d by dx of ln x to the power of minus 1 integration dx whole dx. A into b minus integration of ln x or minus 2 dx. Your answer would be now ln x to the power of minus 1 integration of dx is x minus integration d by dx of ln x to the power minus 1 into ln x to the power of minus 2 into ln x's derivative 1 by x into integration of dx is x dx minus integration of ln x to the power of minus 2 dx. Our answer would be x into ln x to the power of minus 1 minus into minus, it is plus x squared ln x power minus 2 into dx minus ln x minus 2 dx. So this plus or minus will be cancelled. So our answer is x ln x to the power of minus 1 plus c. So answer is x by ln x plus c. This is also an important question. 1 by ln x minus 1 by ln x whole square. Here what you have done? Only the iteration of the first one has done and the second one will remain as it is, and so that it will be cancelled to get your answer. Okay, pause the video now. Integration of x square tan inverse x dx. Another question is Here also we are getting tan inverse x and x square. As per the preference of the first function, we can prefer inverse as the first one. So tan inverse x integration of x square dx minus integration of d by dx of tan inverse x integration of x square dx whole dx. This one will be tan inverse x integration of x square as x cube by 3 minus d by dx of tan inverse x 1 by 1 plus x square into x cube by 3 into dx. So the answer would be x cube by 3 tan inverse x minus 1 by 3 integration x cube by 1 plus x square into dx. Here you see this is x cube by 1 plus x square. Remember this would be splitted in the form is 1 by 3 integration x cube plus x minus x by 1 plus x square into dx. Keep it in the mind that you are writing here plus x minus x. Okay students, here you have done x cube plus x by 1 plus x square minus x by 1 plus x square. So x cube plus x will be taken common, x into 1 plus x square by 1 plus x square, minus 1 by 3 into minus it is plus 1 by 3 x by 1 plus x square. Now x dx is integration x square by 2, then 1 by 3 x by 1 plus x square. You can replace 1 plus x square as t, 2x dx as dt, x dx is dt by 2, so this will be dt by 2. So 1 by 3 into 1 by 2 integration of dt by t. dt by t is ln t. T means 1 plus x square. So your answer is x cube by 3 tan inverse x minus 1 by minus 1 by 6 x square plus 1 by 6 ln 1 plus x square plus c. Yes, this is also an important question. X square tan inverse x. Here you have to do that x cube will be splitted as x cube plus x minus x. Where this raised, now I am going to say you x cube by 1 plus x square. If we divide this one, then you will get, you see, if I divide x cube divided by 1 plus x square or x square plus 1, x square plus 1 is x, the x cube, right? Then x plus 1, it is plus x. If you take minus x, then we can write x cube by x square plus 1 h x plus minus x by 1 plus x square. You see, x plus minus x by 1 plus x square. X plus minus x by 1 plus x square is equal to x cube by x square plus 1. Okay, so I have done plus x and minus x.